start in your collar and elbow position. So I have my hand, see how his hand is wrapped around where my collar goes? That's called a collar tie. Not because he's grabbing the collar, it's because his hand is like my collar. The other hand is grabbing the elbow, okay? So we're gonna start in this basic collar and elbow tie. Now we're gonna set this up with what's called an arm flare. Kind of hold me kind of soft, okay? If I flare his arms like that, a lot of times that gives me just enough space that I need to drop out. Now as I drop, what you're basically doing is stepping and dropping. What I don't want you to do is just dive straight down, because what happens if I land with all my weight on his foot or toe or arch of his foot? You're gonna break their foot, okay? So if you're doing it wrong, again, you probably will owe me push-ups. I'm not worried about fast on this, I'm worried about accuracy. So go slow and accurate at the beginning. Your speed will improve naturally just after you've done it 100 times, okay? And so from here, as I flare the arms, I'm gonna step back and drop. My hands are gonna hug his heel all the way to the ground, okay? Not up here high, because then I'm pushing into where my shoulder is. I want it all the way low. My head is on the outside of this one. I'm gonna grab and I'm gonna push forward almost like my hip stretches when I go forward, okay? I clear this out of the way. Now this is super important. A lot of times people do that and then they just start to try to run up. What am I in now? I got 2 points for the takedown, but now I got to pass guard. If he gets a sweep before that time, what's the score?
3-2.
2-2. So we'd be even because he gets 2 points for the sweep. Okay? So I don't want to do all that work and then get stuck in his guard. So as I take him down, keep that heel, clear his guard. Now I can run all the way up to side control and get side control position. Those of you that remember, how many points do I get for passing guard?
None.
No. Sorry? 3
That's
points
what it
for
was.
passing guard. So you got 2 for the takedown, 3 for passing guard. How many do you get for that whole takedown if you do it right? 5 points. Okay? And so at a tournament, you want to be able to stack your points on it as you go. Now, that also helps in a street fight as well, because the points are designed. That's not what we're doing. The points are designed, they're based on what would be a better position if you were in a real fight. So you get more points for certain things. Okay? So 2 points for the takedown, 3 for passing guard. Okay? So again, we're collar and elbow tied. I'm going to arm flare and drop. That goes almost the same time. Now as I do that, remember the front foot has to step back as I'm dropping so I don't crush his foot. Hug his heel. I want my shoulder below his knee. Eyes are up here. Then I push and pull. Keep and clear that to the side. That way I don't get stuck in guard. And you'll just kind of scurry up into side control. Okay? So now you guys tell me what to do. Okay? So ready? What's this position called? What? No, what's this position called?
Collar and elbow.
No, not head and arm.
Collar and elbow.
Collar and elbow. Head and arm was the throw we did last month. Okay? So collar and elbow. Now what do I do?
Arm flare.
Arm flare and drop down. Pretty much that order. As I drop down, where do I grab? Where's my shoulder?
On the bottom. Below his knee.
Below his knee. Okay? So I'm on the shin, but below the knee. Now what do I do?
Push, pull.
Push and pull. I'm pulling with this, pushing with that. Now what do I do? Clear and get to what position? Side control. Okay? When you get side control, my newer people, I'm under this armpit and I'm under his head. My knees come up. I try to get my knee, one near his belt, one near his head or ear on this side. So my knees are wide apart. I'm basically just like we were when we were working top hip stretches. Okay? Everybody good there? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Find a partner close to your sides. Higher belt will be on with their back toward the black mat. Grab a partner and spread out. Perfect, thank you. Use nice words. Don't act like you don't know words. Okay. You didn't act that way. You look like someone acted like they didn't want to do. Let me stagger the group slightly. You guys go back just a little here. Good. You guys come over just a little here. Wait. Oh, just got one. Oh, go around. There we go. She'll come right back here. Hope we're back. You two scoot a little bit. Tristan, Thomas, pay attention to my work. Just a little bit. Don't fall into the back. Good, good. You two come back into here. Good. You two over just a little bit. Good. Over just a little bit. Ladies, over just a little bit. Alright, ready. So if you're on my side, you're going to go first. Wait, we'll wait for one more person. When they come back, let me go first.
We come down.
We'll wait for your partner just really quick. Abby, go quick for me because once they start, you won't be able to get through here because they'll end up falling on you.
I'm not sure because she said she's got.
Brandon, can you be his partner for just a second? Let him try it on you. Yeah? So you're going to start off in collar and elbow. You guys wait over here though. Flare the arms, step back and drop. Flare, step and drop. Hug the foot, shoulder down. Push, pull, make them fall. Throw the leg by. Straight up the side control.
Hope she feels better.
Good.
We'll be right back.
Freeze right there for me. Braxton, right? So freeze. One knee here, here. One knee down here.
So it is exactly like this. Okay.
Good. And show me again. Ready? Low single leg. You just here. Sorry, these guys almost hit the so collar and elbow. Arm flare, step and drop. Hug the foot. Push, pull. Drag the leg to pass the guard into side control. Freeze. If you're on bottom, your feet should be flat on the ground. Your knees should be up to the ceiling.
Gable grip, sir.
You're long enough with that strike that I never have to say that again to you. Okay? Be in that position always. Show me again. Collar and elbow position. Arm flare, step and drop. Push, pull. Drag the leg and side control. Knees wide, butt to your feet. Good. And come on up, right. 1 minute over and over again. You can get a timer real fast.
Okay, so oh, does it? Yeah. So maybe it's something bigger.
And actually, you're going to go for 2 minutes. You may begin.
Okay. That's good. Maybe I'll walk into it and be like, hey, so you never know. Thank you.
Take 2 scoops so you don't put them into the bag. Scoop so you don't put them into the bag. A little bit even during the running process. Okay, Jack, you know, 20 push-ups when we're done. Every time I have to tell you to keep flat knees up, you're going to give me 20. Guys, keep drilling, quit talking. We're not going to mount, we're going to side control, Thomas. Pay attention.
She good?
She's
Oh.
fighting like a lot of phlegm.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
It's
great.
going around.
My husband thinks it's stress, like she's nervous, but it's like a lot of phlegm.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, so she
Switch
could be
sides
sick
for me.
too. Yeah.
Hope she feels better.
All right.